Thank you for joining me. This is the Spiritual Princess, and today I wanted to do a video about what my guides and angels and the highest vibrational beings that I work with, I asked them to explain to me what the meaning of life is. So that's what this video is going to be. But I thought of something before we start today. I don't think I've ever really taken the time to explain who I am and what I do. So I'm going to take a minute and just explain to everybody who I am. So I am a published author and spiritual healer. I am very humbled to be a part of people's healing journey. And my journey is also as an evidential medium and spiritual teacher. So I go out and touch as many souls as I can, which kind of makes me feel like a spiritual lighthouse in a way, where my teachings are both written and spoken, and maybe they guide many to a safe harbor out there. I will leave links to my social media pages, but basically I have a presence on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, and I think that just amplifies my reach, allowing my insights, wisdom, to blossom into lessons for people who are curious. I've also, for many years, have been committed to paranormal investigation, and I do a lot of soul rescue, meaning crossing spirits to the other side who might be earthbound. And that is just a testament to the courage I have to explore the unknown, and I love to bring light to the shadows. And to be honest, all I wish for is that my life's work serves as a guiding star, illuminating the path for anybody on that journey of self-discovery. And for the people who follow me, I love your open mind and your open heart and the willingness to embrace the wisdom shared in my videos. It's not just a view or a like, it's a resonance of souls. Each time somebody tunes in, you guys allow me to be a part of your spiritual path, and for that I am deeply grateful. So thank you for being the kindred spirits on this voyage of enlightenment. And now we'll get into the video. Okay, so when I sat down with my guides to ask them if they could explain what the meaning of life is for us, this is what they said. They said, everybody comes to learn about love and grow spiritually. They said, feeling love is one of the greatest gifts a person can experience in their lifetime. And that's love for family, friends, a spouse, or even pets. They told me some bonds of love run so deep, the experience can be intense and sometimes overwhelming. But it depends on the type of love, of course. They said, as one reincarnates into several lifetimes, we experience every emotion from love to betrayal, sadness, grief, to overwhelming happiness. And with each lifetime, the soul grows spiritually. We mature, we evolve to a higher vibration due to all of the wisdom and experience that we've lived. My guides say that's why people keep coming back. We want to experience everything, because when you're on the other side, or some call heaven, we don't experience the tough lessons. So the only way to learn them is by coming here. And sometimes those lessons are too much and the soul leaves, but mostly it's what you wanted to experience. They tell me the other side is our home, and there's no way to experience like betrayal, hate, grief, sadness, overcoming hardships in your life. You can't experience that on the other side. Or even maybe loving and losing a person or a pet, because that doesn't happen there. Those experiences are felt here, and it feels like a long time for us, but it's really not a long time, because time doesn't exist on the other side. And of course I asked them, well, what do you mean time does not exist? And they said, It's due to time and space. The other side isn't like a solid place like Earth. So things can be created by thought over there, but it's not physically there like how we experience it here. To experience life the way you do on Earth is basically a gift. They say most people don't understand that it's a gift until they leave the physical body. And once they go to the other side, they remember why they wanted to come and learn all the things in this lifetime. My guide said it's much like school. You take many classes. Some classes are fun. Some classes are really boring. Maybe there's classes that are very hard. And there could be classes you fail. Regardless, you learn what you're good at and what you want to avoid. And then my guide said, Earth is like boarding school, where you're away from the comfort of home, where you might feel loved and safe at home. You're out there on your own, learning all that you can before graduation day. But the soul's graduation day is when we leave the physical body and return home. And then they explained about how the soul grows spiritually. They told me when life is hard or seems unfair, that's when our soul actually grows spiritually. And if you can show compassion to those struggling, that elevates your learning and growing even more. That's when they also told me that if people are not evolved, they usually create bad situations for themselves, and that spurs crimes and killing. There are so many things that can keep people from evolving because there's so many obstacles for us to overcome here. And then they wanted me to tell everyone that the one thing to learn is that life is not meant to be a constant hardship. It's meant to be, experienced and for you to learn all that you can while you're here. And that's why you create that with your thoughts. If you can be open-minded and see experiences as lessons and not let obstacles destroy you, then life becomes much easier to navigate. If you believe you deserve love and happiness, you will create that for yourself. But if you're always, struggling and you hold on to a more negative mindset, you're going to create more of that, hardship and struggling. So remember, everything is energy. And I know I've done videos on that before, but we are all energy. We vibrate high for a better life or vibrate lower and struggle more. It's pretty simple. So we can either stay a victim of life circumstances or say, no, I deserve better. I deserve to be loved, or be around more compassionate people who make me feel good. You are in control, and that's why you can create the life that you desire. That might feel a little bit complex, but once you understand why you are here and how to help yourself create a better life, I think people make it so complicated. And of course, there are so many unjust events that happen here that cut people's life short. But those souls come back pretty quickly, my guides say, so they can redo the lessons they weren't allowed to learn in that lifetime. And bottom line is, life is a gift and a miracle that we should never squander it or waste it. We are meant to live all that we can and love all that we can. So I hope that was insightful for those who were interested in what my guides and angels say about the meaning of life. Have a great day or night. Love and light.